Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday today. And on the agenda today for me, it's been a fairly busy week. If you didn't hear already, I have a client and I'm helping them find their home. So I showed a few houses in the Leduc area and in Edmonton. And it's been quite interesting what a process it is to learn. And I was quite anxious in the beginning, and I'm just slowly, my nerves are settling and getting the hang of things. But it was very interesting, and hope to help find their future home. So I'm very excited for them, and we're continuing to look. So it's the weekend now. I've been out for walks on top of that, and I'm down just over 10 pounds. It's kind of been maintaining the last couple of days. So I'm hoping this week could be with my nerves being shot. But it's been a very interesting journey for me. And changing careers is not easy, especially at my age. But I challenge people to please go and do that. It's never too late to go and start something new if that's what you want to do. So today, I've made some flyers, and I've been asked by my mentor, Cindy, she's excellent, to co-host an open house with her in Wetaskiwin. So that's about a half an hour drive from Leduc. So I'm going to get going shortly, and I thought maybe I would just go a bit earlier and hand out some flyers and then meet Cindy at the show home, which is in the neighborhood. Now, having said that, the flyers that I did have don't include Cindy's information, but I've told Cindy, and she's already told me, like any business that we get at the open house to help people, that's our goal. That's the number one goal. And while we're there together, should we find a future client to help, that we will split that business. And we'll both help them, which is excellent. So hopefully that's the case. So I thought I would show you the flyer design that I quickly did on the computer that I had saved. I just folded it up, but I don't know if you can, I'll get a bit of a close-up maybe. There's me face, open house, and then just some information, So it's my first time doing it, so let me know what you think in the comments. Hello! So, coming out of the oil industry, working in Fort McMurray for quite a long time, I was always so used to that industry and just wanting to, after being laid off and after getting into safety down in Edmonton and getting my health back on track, it's been quite a journey for me and quite overwhelming, as you can imagine. But I'm just trying to show people that A, it's never too late. B, it's always good for a change. And, your health is most important. So keep going with whatever it is that you're doing. I had to do a course, which took a little while, and I had to pass 2 exams, and it was as overwhelming as it was. I just said to myself, it's part of the process, right? And this here, it's new to me, and it's a part of the process of learning something new. So having patience with yourself is very important. So just wanted to give you a little rundown as to what the day and afternoon is looking like for me today on Sunday, the 24th of May already. So time is just going by very quickly. And this morning I did a 40-minute walk on the treadmill. Really enjoy getting out though to the parks. It's just that I wanted to do a flyer today and get some things out of the way. And I'm on track. So it's nearly noon now, and I'm going to get going soon. So stay tuned. I'll bring you with me and show you a little bit of the home, and we'll go from there. We are en route now, headed to Wetaskiwin. Beautiful sunny day out, hey? So, a great day for it, actually. Thought I'd bring you along for the ride. Really nice to see all the beautiful trees and all the plants blooming now and budding, and the smells are absolutely incredible when you're out walking. One of the best things ever when you're out for a walk and in the springtime and summer, but when they're starting to bloom, it smells absolutely beautiful. So this is kind of what it looks like when you're leaving Leduc and getting onto the highway. This one, though, heading south instead of north into Edmonton, the off-ramp is quite a bit shorter, and you'll see what I mean. But there's a couple of different ways that you can go. This one, though, is the most convenient one for me at the moment, because I want to get there a bit earlier and hand out some flyers. My first time doing that, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I don't pester anyone. But I get it. You know, some people just don't want to be bothered, and I understand that, and you got to respect people's space, and especially when, like, people have the no soliciting signs on their lawn. You know, some people don't always respect that. I will, and you know, if somebody said no, not interested, I'm just gonna go, you know, thank you very much, have a great day. You know, I don't really see the sense in trying to berate people, and I've experienced that myself, so I never did understand why. I get it, you know, they're trying to get us whatever that it is that they're promoting or selling, right? But at the same time, I think you've got to be respectful and mind people's spaces, right? So, okay, beautiful day. The last few days have been quite cold, cloudy and gray and chilly. Today, though, completely different, so thankful for that. Nice for a change, eh? So what we'll do is we'll get on the highway for a few minutes. It's about a 30-minute drive, roughly. And what I was thinking I would do is just do a video walkthrough of the home that we're doing an open house on, so that you can see it and what it's like in my new career as a realtor here in the Leduc and Edmonton area. So you're all following my journey as I go through life, and I'm trying to be consistent with it. I'm trying to continue to put myself out there. Sometimes it does wear you out a bit, I find, because you don't really know if you're doing the right or wrong things. So I'm just trying to do things that I think that I would like if I was a customer. So merging onto Highway 2 now, 2 South, Highway 2 South. This is quite a short merge lane for when you get onto the highway. Even shorter when you're coming out of Southwark. This isn't too bad, really. If it's busy and lots of traffic, it can be a real pain. see, it's just a quick exit, and see, oh gosh, pothole galore, and we're off. On and off, eh? And as you can see, the Wetaskiwin exit, I'll take this one, and right beside us on the right is a golf course, and there's people out on there today. You can't blame them. And then basically, you know, you can just continue on this stretch of road where you need to go into Wetaskiwin. There's a few different ways. And we're actually coming up to a community that I used to live in Leduc called South Fork, which is on the right. I had 2 houses built in there over the years. I didn't mind it, but happy for a change now. New career, new chapter in my life, and very pleased. So sometimes you just got to adapt, right? Like to the cards that you're given, and you just, the main thing is to say you keep moving forward. I had lots of setbacks. I've had them, and I do have them still, and it's very overwhelming. But the thing is, if you quit something, or if you're having a bad day, you know, just take a break, even if it's a day or a few days, to clear your mind, and you start again. Because if you quit, then you know for sure you're not going to be successful, right? And for example, people that I've spoken to, that when they started out as a realtor, some of them, it took a year before they had a client. Now, Cindy was grateful enough to recommend this person to me, and I mean, I couldn't be more thankful to her for the chance and the opportunity. So you build off of that, right? And you just keep going. So believe me, like, I came out of an industry where, you know, my background is in process operator and overseeing large scale major projects for Syncrude and Suncor. And I was out there for years, and you come into an industry where, you know, your paycheck isn't guaranteed, and it's a lifestyle, right? Like, and that's what I was after, helping people and my lifestyle. To be able to plan my day a bit better for my own health, right? And to be there for family, be around for family, and hopefully a girlfriend. So we'll see what goes. But I am enjoying it. You know, life is short, and we put way too much pressure on ourselves anyway, so you just gotta enjoy yourself. Try not to take things too seriously, right? So I'll get settled into this drive now, and I'll pick it up when we're in the show home. And by that time, I would have challenged myself to hand out some flyers. So quite looking forward to the day ahead of me now. So it's all part of the process. But I'll see you soon. Nice day. It is a nice kitchen, though. I gotta say, it's may as well check it out, eh? While we're nice breeze. Very nice. Well, it's a good sized garage, yeah. Oop, there we go. It's a nice bedroom. It's a nice light coming in. I like the floors look nice. What's this one? Good view of the backyard. The master bedroom with double closets. Take a quick stand-up shower. Very nice. Oh. Trying to just control that for the ooh, wow, nice sized basement. Unfinished. Lots of potential there. I'm with Cindy, my mentor, and she's upstairs getting some things ready for her social media to let people know that it's open, come by and look. And so it's a gated community in Wetaskiwin, Alberta. But very nice. So I hope that you enjoy the tour, and we'll see you in a little bit. Completely vacant though. Brand new. Really nice sized basement. Wow. Hello everybody. So hope that you enjoyed my video today. I just finished up with Cindy and it was a pretty nice open house. Really, we had one family come by. They were very friendly and who knows, maybe we can help them in the future, but it was a nice afternoon all around. I managed to pass out my flyers as well, so I was quite pleased with myself doing that because it's something I've never done before, and you know, with anything that's new, you can get a bit nervous. So I did quite well with it. I walked a good few blocks and my goal was, well, I had 24 flyers that I made this morning printed out and I handed out all of them. So I couldn't really be more happy with that. So I'm just gonna head back to Leduc now. I'm gonna go and put my shorts on and enjoy some of the sun. That's the plan for the rest of the day. And I might go, I think, you know something, I'll treat myself to a nice cup of tea from Starbucks later on. Maybe go sit at the park. And then maybe if I can watch a movie tonight, then even better. Great way to end a great weekend. So, see, 36 kilometers now to Leduc. Beautiful day, as you can see. Leaving Wetaskiwin. They say cars cost less in Wetaskiwin. I haven't heard that for years, but that was the commercial. Cars cost less in Wetaskiwin. It stuck with me. I hope that you all have a great weekend now, I hope that you've all had a great weekend, rather, and I hope that you can get yourself set up for the week ahead, and wherever you are in this world and whatever you're doing, be genuine and be good to yourself, be good to people, try to enjoy your life, right? Don't take things for too seriously. great little small town up here called Millet, and it's got a few great spots there. Leanne's Bar and Grill, if you haven't been, they do great pizza. Their staff are also very friendly. I've been a couple of times over the years. So you always find these little hidden gems in smaller towns. That's one of the best things about Leduc where I live. You know, there's towns like Millet, Devon, Kalmar, Thorsby, Wetaskiwin is close by. You've got one further out as well, it's just not coming to me at the moment. Warburg, you know, they've got a big mine out there. Drayton Valley's not too far away, and there's just so much stuff, and it's just really handy being so close to Edmonton that you can, you know, when you want to go shopping or change of scenery, the Edmonton River Valley, beautiful, beautiful spots. So, and Calgary is only a couple of hours away, then you're in the mountains, so it's a great spot, you know. Like, I can go to Banff, spend a day in Banff, and then come back in one day if I wanted. It's a good little day trip, or spend a weekend. So, yeah, 4 o'clock, 10 after 4 now in the afternoon, and the day goes by pretty quick, just as fast as a week. And we're passing a creek, Big Stone Creek. Beside us on the right is railroad, train tracks. Another golf course up here on the right. Not a bad little drive though. A bit windy sometimes. You catch a bit of a wind gust. But thankful for the tree line compared to the QE2 going into Edmonton. You're wide open. So when it does get windy, you know, you don't have that protection. That turned a little wide, Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a different experience for me, hey, with real estate and a new career, but glad to show people and bring you along for a bit of the ride. Hopefully I'll be able to get some fishing in this year. Some great spots nearby, so I'm looking forward to exploring that. And we're coming up to Millet now, and I just kind of wanted to give you an idea of what it is like passing by some of these smaller communities and towns. I've driven this highway when it it's been thick of snow, blizzarding, and you can't really see 10 feet in front of you. And that's quite scary. You end up either pulling over somewhere safe or continuing on when you can see again. But that's the thing about winter and highway driving sometimes. If you don't have to go anywhere, it's nice not to. So we've got some RV storage on the left here that you might not be able to see, but coming into Millet now, and just love what some of these spots that they have. I wish I could, maybe if I can loosen this a little bit, try to, maybe that light will turn. Okay, oh, perfect. What do you know, eh? Holy man, I must have really put that on there. Gee whiz. I can't loosen it. Ah, well. I was just going to try and show you, like, on the left here, some of what they have. But you'll see it. You'll see it as we drive by. So they got the burger barn here on the left. It looks like a little red barn. Great spot. And on here on the corner here is Leanne's Bar and Grill. Nice little restaurant and bar. Pharmacy. Got a Subway. Very cute. Flutterbug lashes and skincare. The Old Bank Cafe. Breakfast brunch. Lotus Massage and Wellness. The Canton House. Pretty good Chinese. They've got a museum there. The Millet Museum. They've got a grocery store up here called Fresh Market. And I've been in there as well. So, pretty great spots, eh? You never know what you can find in some of these places. So, I'm going to get back to driving now, and I'll end the video for today. So, thanks so much for watching, and if you can, give me a like and a follow. Let me know where you're from, or watching from. Or anything in your life that you're doing differently. Career change. So, have a great day, everybody. And I'll see you all again soon in the next video. So, bye for now.